Hey guys, I know it's been a long time, and the first time you're seeing my face in a while, I'm looking all tired. Ugh. But that's okay. I had to upload a video and show you guys my yarn braids. I've actually had them in for a long time, about 3 weeks, probably since the last video, the celebration of curls, before then, that I uploaded. So they've already been growing out, and I'll be taking them out soon, but we get to see them still. I absolutely love them. Love them. People usually I could see in the screen that you could kind of see that they're braids. Um, but in person, like a lot of people will compliment me on my look, and I'm like, thanks. But I have to be honest with them, and I'm like, they're yarn braids, because they see me again, they're like, ugh, what happened? But I could just be like, hey, I grew out my locks and cut it off. No, but yeah, I love them. Basically, I put them in exactly like how you put in single braids. Um, I'll do a tutorial hopefully in the next coming weeks. Maybe like while I'm taking it out, I'll take out one, and I can't find my yarn right now. So when I find it, I will gladly just show you how I did it. I just didn't want to wait till I find it because I don't know where it is, and I didn't know how long it's gonna take. And I was like, I need to upload a video. As you can see, I'm like just talking and talking fast and not stopping. So that's how much I'm like, I need to do a video. But yeah, so I've been having fun with my braids. I tried different styles, but I feel like it's just so much hair that it's hard to even put it in one. And when I do, it feels really heavy. But I love it at the same time. Like if I put it in a high bun, I feel the weight. So there's like an art where I have to position the braid where like if it's like right on top of my head, so I don't feel the heaviness. Like if I go like this and I feel do like a weight, or go forward do or side. It's always like this heaviness. But I'm in love with them. I guess it's like a test run of if I want locks. But I don't at the moment. I love the way it looks. Love it. I feel like the lioness, especially since I don't have my big afro like I did before. But I love my fro. So I'm not going to go the locks route yet. Maybe when my hair gets this long, I will lock it. Maybe not. It might just be a drastic. I don't know. But I love the fact that I can kind of get that look if I want it. So I don't know what the next style is. If this weather finally lets up and gets warmer, I'll be able to not have to do as much protective styling. I probably still will just to have fun with it and show you guys different styles that you could do with your hair while it is short. So yeah, so that was it pretty much. Just to show you guys my yarn braids. Whew. I tried to do all those cool buns and they just didn't work out. So if you check my Instagram, you'll see that the kids, like I think one or two of my hairstyles are on there. Actually one of the kids in my program that I work at, they had fun in my hair. So I have like 6 buns going all around. And I did wear it outside. I did wear it outside. I didn't care. I was like, yeah, kids did my hair. So, anyways, yeah, so look out for the tutorial video, maybe in about 2 weeks time or so. And if I have any cool hairstyles that I finally decide to do with my yarn braids, usually I just keep it out or put it in like a low bun with my own hair. Or I don't like to have hair in my face so much. So, sorry, I'm just trying to show you guys. So usually if it comes in my face, I end up taking like the 2 front ones and tying it, and that's my little, I feel like this is kind of cute. It's almost like a hair headband. Sometimes I take more to have the full amount of hair out of my face. So I'll take like a lot more and tie it with my own hair. Basically like I'm about to tie a shoe. Yeah, and I love that too. It just keeps the hair out of my face while still framing my face. What else? How long it took me? It took me forever. I did my yarn braids myself, and I am not a pro. Some of the braids were loose automatically, and I'm like, I don't care. It's in the back. So I'm not gonna fix it. Um, what I did learn, which is what I'll show you guys in this tutorial, because my hair is shorter now, and it's not like when it was long and I did single braid myself, which was my first time. So this is only my second time doing my hair myself. I found with shorter hair, I actually twisted my own hair first and then braided it and like it was a single strand, like it was a group of hair that I was braiding. I'll explain it better when I'm doing the tutorial. But basically I twisted it first because when I did try and just keep the hair loose, you know, wrap the braid around and braid it all together, I don't know if you can see it, but it turned out a little more messy, like not as defined. It just turned out a little more messy and more puffy. Like you could just see the hair all coming out, as opposed to when I twisted it, it looked a lot more neat. I don't know. My hair's already like growing out anyway, so you can't see it. But that was a tip for you guys who have short hair, and if you feel like it's just not working out, maybe it's also because of the texture of my hair. So the length plus texture together. Sorry, I'm tired. But if my hair was longer, I know for sure that it would be able to take it probably a little better, and little parts wouldn't be coming out. So yeah, it took me like 3 days to actually finish it. Probably because I was busy, you know. But I also suggest, I think what took a lot of time was the fact that I had to prep the hair, and I did not prep the hair. Every braid I just took out, you know, 3 strands of yarn and then braided it. Like I'd have to cut it, right? And then take it out again and cut it and cut it. What I do suggest, and I'll repeat this in the tutorial if I remember, is to prep the hair, prep the yarn. So cut all your strands before you start doing your hair, and that way you're not taking up so much time cutting and measuring and cutting and measuring. That took really a lot of time. So that's one of my suggestions for it. So if you already know how to do single braids, it's the same thing with the yarn braids. I know some people when they use the yarn, they do like that interlock twist or something like that. I don't know how to do that yet. It actually makes it look even more like yarn, look more like lock. So, but I don't know how to do that. I decided to keep it simple with yarn braids. I think what also made it stay long, like take so long, is because of the length. As you can see, it is really long. It is long. So, yeah, so it's really long, and I think that's also what took so much time. And I've never had my braids this long, so I was excited to have them this length. Um, I, as I said, I've never done it before, so I just felt to do something cool, and I figured, hey, well, if it's yarn braid, you know, I would love to have this length. So I enjoyed it as long as it took to do my hair. I enjoyed it. I simply decided to like braid around so that when while it wasn't done, I could just hold up in one and hide the hair in between that was not done. So anyways, I think that's all I have to say for this video right now. I hope that if you know how to do braids and you're thinking about yarn braid, that the little tips that I gave you will help you out in regards to like prepping your hair. And if you have short hair, make sure that you twist it depending on the texture too. See just what works for you. That's what I found what worked for me after. I started off in the back, not twisting it, and then end up twisting it more to the middle and the top. So, anyways, you guys, I'm so glad I finally did this video. Okay. And I'm looking really pale. I think it's the light. It's making my skin look dry. I promise you guys, my skin is not as dry as it looks. Although I'm really tired and it's not, up to par. It's not this dry. Well, oh well. Oh, and wait, my leave-in conditioner. This is what I did to keep my hair well protected and conditioned and nourished underneath the yarn braid. It is coconut milk, hemp seed oil, aloe vera gel, and some tea tree oil and lavender oil to preserve the milk. And probably I think I put a little bit of the oils that I use for my deep conditioner, like that oil mixture that I have, but mainly coconut milk and aloe vera gel, and then put some hemp seed oil. So that's what I'm using right now to maintain my hair, keep it conditioned. So my niece used it for her braids, and when she took out her braids, they weren't yarn braids. It was synthetic hair. Ooh, another yarn. What? Another yarn. I said yarn. Yeah, so when she took out her braids, she said her hair felt really soft. It hasn't felt that soft when she's taken out braids before, so I was like, yay! She's my little guinea pig. I'm my own guinea pig. I use it for myself, but I get to really test it on her hair. Her hair is a little different texture, and her hair doesn't grow as fast as mine does. So I was testing things out on her hair as well and seeing if it works for her. So I can let you know it's not just my hair that it works for. Yeah, so I'm very happy that it works for her and that her hair feels really soft after taking out the braids. So I'm excited. Not excited to be going through the process of taking out my hair, but I'm excited to see how it is after and conditioned and healthy and everything like that it is. So anyways, I believe that is all. My next video, I guess I'll be showing you the tutorial for how I did my yarn braids and taking it out, the results of how it feels. Good stuff. Okay? Peace and love y'all.